Guys, a very long wait. Jumpy 3022 here with an airport update, 27th of December 2013. Welcome back. We're going to start over here at the stand. We've got a Qantas A380-800. They operate two flights. Here are their two parking spaces, and then South African operate have two parking spaces here at the ramp. I just call them parking spaces, it's easier. Obviously there's only one Qantas, that's because the other one didn't arrive, it got cancelled because well, it took off and then it had a problem, so I had to turn back to Sydney. This is the Melbourne flight. Then we've got the A340-300 South African next to it, an A340-600. These planes all came in the morning and will be taking off again tonight. Then these gates here. Note I said gates. They're not just ramps. They're also overflow gates. So or overflow parking ramps. So the aircraft can also load up from here. So as you can see, the buses are arriving for this El Al 747-400 that's heading out to Israel, and the same for this A340-600 Virgin Atlantic. Got an empty one. Then we've got an Iranian Iran Air 747 SP taxiing in. British Airways 747-400 is pushing back, not because it's flying, because it's going to be towed to a gate. Then we've got an EIA 757-200 with winglets. This came in from the Congo and will be heading out tonight. Got a Washington Jules bound. This is a T3. Sorry, T2. Got a Washington Jules bound open sky 752 with winglets. The stairs are just coming. A319 gold. Then we've got a British Airways 752. And let's go to the gates. We've got a 737-500. The gates just maneuvering now into position. Next to it a 767-300 ER 752. Again, the pilot, I don't know if you can see the pilot's just checking the engines. Then we've got a A319 that's parked pretty badly in the Dove colours. And up here we've got a 787 looking pretty nice. The reason we still fly the 787 is the 757 is because as England have opened another airport, the 777-300. As England have opened up another airport in London, obviously BA are going to need more planes. Because we're not moving all of the planes from Heathrow because we still want to operate out of Heathrow. So basically we're keeping the older planes, moving the older planes here. Heathrow is going to take more of the up-to-date planes, and then we're going to have a few. So the newer Airbuses go to Heathrow, pretty much the 78s, the A380s, but we get, you know, the few A380 services and 787 services pretty much. We've got taxiing a One World 74. He's going to stop about there and he's going to go down in at the end because one of the 74s is moving, but I'll show you that in a bit of time. Here we've got a Landor 772, another 772, A380. Is loading up from the right. It's because the area just here is full of fuel pipes and stuff. Next to it's a 772. Then a 74, a 74, and another 74. These three 74s all heading out to the States. This one to San Francisco, Houston, and then at the end there is Los Angeles. 777 heading out to. This 777's heading up to Beijing, and the A380, as you've seen. Right. What else have we got here? Just gonna give you an overview, guys. Let's go to T1 now. Landing, we've got a Qatar A340-600 that's just touched down pretty early. Usually they'll be landing a little bit further up. Okay, here we've got an SAS. Now he's holding. Go back to him. Okay, so first of all, we've got an Ethiopian 763 coming from Addis Ababa. There, empties. Then we've got a Swiss A320, Pakistan A310, next to an American Airlines 752, and then a Icelandair 752. Lufthansa A320 just pushing back, Now the reason the SAS is here is because he taxied from the KLM gate here, gate 20, gate 20, and on pushback he did his startups, and the pilots found a slight problem with the autopilot. They were having troubles with it, so they've just requested to hold short of taxiing, hold in a place, and the air traffic have put him there just before runway 27 right. So he's parked there, trying to sort it, and he'll obviously make a decision on what to do. The pilots, Air India 777-300 ER next to a Singapore A380, and Air Canada 777-300 ER MT, a JAL 777-300 ER. Virgin still operate from T1 as well as obviously their gates at T3. The gate is just connected here on this 346-42. And Air New Zealand coming from LAX 777-300 ER, and all the way over there is a United 763 that's going to be going out to New York, Newark. British Airways 777-200 with the white tail again. Virgin A340-600, BA 767-300. Emirates just taxiing onto runway 27 left. 777-300, BA 319, and a Turkish 777-200 ER, and then a bit behind it's a United 777-200 ER. Got to the Virgin gates. The Virgin terminal still is not ready, so they're still using buses from the SkyTeam terminal, is where the guys going on the Virgin flights go, and then they will either walk or get the bus, depending on weather conditions outside. If it's nice weather conditions, then they'll walk all the way down and start over here. A340-642, A330, 343X, I believe. Then an empty where the Virgin's taken off. Virgin 747-400, Virgin 747 birthday girl 400. Now we've got into the SkyTeam livery, SkyTeam, sorry. Just a couple of empties, and then pushing back, China Southern A330-200. Delta 767-300 with winglets going to Atlanta. Aeroflot 321, Alitalia 320, Embraer 175 Air France, Delta 757-200, the stairs are just connecting, and sitting waiting is an Air France 321 that's parked there, not receiving any attention just yet because it's going a bit later. Taking off is an Air China A340-300 going to Beijing, A340-313, I think that's an X, and a Delta that's just come in from Atlanta will be heading out to back to Atlanta as an A330-200. That's it, guys, for the update. I will be continue to grow, obviously.